Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site,
Welcome back to Hot Button Sports. My name is James Bryan, joining you today at the St. Margaret's Centre in St. Margaret's Bay, Nova Scotia, where the first place Gulls will be taking on the 5th place Rangers in a pivotal U15 major tilt on this Sunday afternoon. Puck will drop here shortly. Here we go. Face off won by the Gulls. Back to Ruiz. Ruiz to Noel. Noel back to Ruiz. Ruiz up to Levy. Levy. Pokes it through to Douglas. It's coming up. And that will be a whistle, so we will get a neutral zone face-off. Gulls coming into this game still yet to lose a game in regulation. Had a game against Western yesterday where they conceded the first goal. However, they went on to win 7-1 thanks to a excellent effort by Landon Rogerson. 38 saves. Awesome game from him. Face off one back to Ruiz. Ruiz dumps it down. Played behind by McKinnon. McKinnon to West. West. Over to Harview. Now Sears collects the puck for the Gulls. Sears intercepted by Chalk. Here comes Chalk. Shakes off Sears. Turner now with the puck. Turner. Puck taken away by Noel. Noel up. Intercepted again by the Rangers. It's Chalk with it. Chalk. Puck at his feet. Loses it to Noel. Now here's Sears with the puck. Sears. Pass over to Cannon. Off the skate of Cannon. Cannon coming in. Cuts off West. Pass back to Sears. Sears to Cranston. Cranston to Dufour. Dufour. Shot no good. Cannon to Sears. Cannon still with the puck. Cannon shot just wide. Played by Dufour. Dufour. Pass down to Sears. Sears. Taken away by Cannon. Cannon. Up to Kennedy. Kennedy to Dufour. Dufour taken by Cranston. Cranston shoots it down. Played by Chalk. Chalk. Dumps it down. Played behind by Kennedy. Kennedy to Dufour. Dufour to Kennedy. Kennedy. Intercepted by Surratt. Surratt now coming down with the puck. Shoots it down. Kept in by Chalk. Intercepted by Kendall. Kendall now, the Gulls will take it away here. It's Zwicker. Zwicker intercepted by Dufour. Dufour leaves it for Kendall. Taken away by Zwicker again. Zwicker up to Douglas. Douglas skating up with it. Douglas tries to get a foot on it. No good. Puck battle for the puck behind the net. Taken out by Wilmot. Wilmot chips it up, intercepted by the Gulls. It's Levy. Battle now on the side boards. Levy with it. Kicks it out to Henneberry. Henneberry loses it to Dufour. Dufour hits it up. Now Levy gets it. Levy down to Ruiz. Ruiz. Ruiz coming for a skate now. Ruiz splitting the D. Pass out, shoot, scores! Grayson Sears off a great feed by Che Ruiz puts the Gulls up 1-0 with his 15th of the season. Great play there by Che Ruiz to get the puck into the offensive zone. Sets up Sears perfectly at the back door. And just like that, it is 1-0 for the Gulls. Face off one. Back to Ruiz. Ruiz to Sears. Sears, pass over to Calvert. Taken by Jollymore. Jollymore shoots it down. Sears now with the puck behind the net. Now LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc up to Turner. Turner loses it to Jollymore. Jollymore pass over to Ruiz. Ruiz loses it. Taken by West. West shoots it down. Espa with it. Jollymore over to Ruiz. Ruiz up to McKinnon. McKinnon shot in by Gugu. No, LeBlanc. Now here's Hubley with it. Cooper to Finley Howe. Finley Howe back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc over to West. West down. Taken away by the Gulls now. Here's Pelham with it. Pelham takes a tumble. No call there. LeBlanc with the puck. Behind his own net. LeBlanc skating up. Taken by Nordine. Nordine to Finley Howe. Intercepted now. Dufour. Pass over to Pelham. Taken by Finley Howe. Pelham shoots it in. And now West plays the puck behind the net. West coming up with it. West pass to Burgess. Burgess loses it to Kennedy. Kennedy. Drop pass to Ruiz. Ruiz to Cannon. Cannon skating up with it. And that will be a stoppage by the ref. 10:21 to go here in the first period. Grayson Sears pass from Che Ruiz to get the only goal here. And with less than 5 minutes into the game, we are up 1-0. Wilmot pass over to Surratt. Surratt shoots it down. Play behind by Espa. Espa leaves it for Kennedy. To see Kennedy now with the puck. Tries to find Cranston, no good. Taken by Kendall. Kendall back to Surratt. Surratt up, taken by Cannon. Cannon shoots it down, avoids the offside. Now here's Wilmot with the puck. Battle in the corner here. Puck shot out, collected by Surratt behind the net. Surratt up, taken by Cranston, but they will have to reset. Cranston, pass to Ruiz. Ruiz up to Sears. Sears chips it in, taken by Surratt. Surratt now pokes it up to Turner. Now here comes, intercepted by Douglas. Douglas now tries to find Zwicker, unable to do so, broken up by Kendall. It'll pass up to Levy. Levy intercepted by Douglas. Harvey knocks him off the puck, but Levy comes away with it. Levy and taken by Harvey of the Rangers. Harvey pass up to Henne. Zwicker to Dufour. Dufour to Henneberry. Henneberry to Turner. Turner tries to come through. No good. Broken up by the Gulls. Now here's Douglas with the puck. Douglas poked free. Henneberry with it. Henneberry to Dufour. Dufour to Zwicker. Back to Dufour. Dufour down to Henneberry. To Dufour. Dufour up. Played by Gugu. Gugu shoots it down. Played behind the net by Dufour. Dufour to Zwicker. Zwicker up to Douglas. Douglas coming through with it now. Douglas shot. Blocked. Taken by Chalk. Chalk up to McKinnon. McKinnon shot. Glove saved by Espa. Great chance there by Aaron McPherson. McPherson still looking for his first goal of the season. Could have had one there, but Espa makes a glove save, and that will result in a Rangers offensive zone faceoff. Faceoff one back to the Rangers. Finley Howe loses it. Ruiz now with the puck. Ruiz pass up to Cannon. Cannon coming through. Cannon now with the puck behind the net. Knocked off by LeBlanc. Cannon still on that puck. Cannon pass up to Noel. Noel over to Ruiz. Ruiz shot. Tipped out front by Calvert. No good. Calvert still with it. Taken by LeBlanc. LeBlanc reverses Cannon. Nice play there. And that's a hit. Nice hit there from Magnus Nordine on Finley Howe. And there's Nordine with it again. Nordine, pass back to Kennedy. Kennedy, up to McKinnon. McKinnon, Pelham, to Henneberry. Henneberry, back to Kennedy. Kennedy, over to Henneberry. Henneberry to Nordine. McKinnon, back up to Nordine. Nordine leaves it for Pelham. Finley Howe takes it away. Pelham, this is stick. Taken away by McKinnon now. Now the Rangers have possession. It's Kendall shoots it up, and that will be an icing. Couple nice hustle plays there by Magnus Nordine in the Gulls games that I've done. He has been a standout to me, not for his goal-scoring prowess or anything, but just his hard work. Leaves it all out there on the ice. Hard-working young player for the Gulls. Face off here in the Gulls offensive zone. Taken by Wilmot of the Rangers. Wilmot now. Wilmot up. Tries to find Dufour, but that will be an icing. And we will have another Gulls offensive zone face-off. Liam Dufour, the only Hockey Nova Scotia player on the Rangers, member of the U14 team. The Gulls have 6 Hockey Nova Scotia members, which puts them in the league lead. Finley Howe to West. West taken by Kendall. Kendall up back to West. West back to Kendall. Kendall loses it to Cranston. Cranston to Sears. Sears back up to Cannon. Cannon poked away by Finley Howe. Now here comes Dufour. Dufour skating through. Pass to Kendall. Kendall broken up by Dufour. Now Ruiz will collect the puck. Ruiz pass to Cranston. Cranston chips it up to Sears. Here's Cranston with the puck. Cranston. Pass down to Sears. Sears to Cannon. Cannon back over to Cranston, just off his stick. Nice opportunity there. Noel back to Cranston. Cranston down to Cannon. Cannon to Kennedy. Kennedy. Pass back down. Tries to find Sears behind the net. Unable to do so. Played by West. Or Surratt. Taken away by Sears. Sears out to Douglas in front of the net. Douglas shot. Save. Douglas rebound. Back out front. Played by Noel at the blue line. Noel over to Cranston. Cranston shot just wide. Saved by McKinnon. And Kennedy will have to reset. Burgess on the forecheck there. Kennedy pass back to Noel. Noel. And that will be offside. We'll have a neutral zone face-off. Good sustained pressure there by the Gulls. Had a couple nice chances there. Cranston had a good opportunity for a backdoor goal there. However, it was thwarted by him not getting the puck on the stick. Hannay with the puck. Hannay to Turner. Turner skating up. Turner. Pass. Shot out front. Puck is still loose. LeBlanc doesn't make a play on it. Taken by Zwicker. Zwicker up. Intercepted by LeBlanc. Taken by Douglas. And now Turner will get it. Nope. Zwicker will poke it free. Gulls have possession. It's Zwicker. Zwicker comes down. Zwicker still with the puck. Shot. Saved by McKinnon. Zwicker to Henneberry. Henneberry. Shot down just wide. Played behind by Gugu. Gugu to Chalk. Chalk. Pass up. Intercepted by Douglas. Taken by Zwicker now. Zwicker comes through. Big hit by Gugu. Or LeBlanc. Zwicker. Over to Douglas. Douglas shot. Blocked by Turner. Rangers get possession here. It's Chalk. Turner now with the puck. Turner chips it up. Played by Dufour. Dufour. Over to Henneberry. Henneberry tries to pass up. Turns it over to Burgess. Burgess can't get a stick on it. Pass over to Kendall. Kendall. Shot. Hits the post. Puck still in play. Burgess gets to a first. To Kendall. Out to West. West, shot. Saved by Espa. Henneberry gets it now. Henneberry up to Calvert. Calvert poke three from Henneberry. Jollymore up. Kendall. Kendall. Pass to Dufour. Dufour coming through. Takes a tumble there. Dufour now with the puck. Pass out to Wilmot. Wilmot shot. Espa tries to make a save there. Almost makes a nice costly mistake. Ref blows the whistle. For all of our fans at home, these shots are 6-7. There's nothing funny about that. We will have a neutral zone face-off here. Gulls, Rangers, 2:38 to go here in the first period. Puck face-off won by the Rangers. Here's Hubley. Hubley hit by Ruiz. And Cooper rubs him out. Taken away, though, by the Gulls. Here's Noel. Noel coming for a skate. Flips it up. Taken by Surratt. Surratt, poke free. Zwicker. Shot down. Played out by Surratt. Surratt, pass through. McPherson gets to it first. McPherson's got a chance. Pass out. Shot. Saved by Espa. Nice save. Nice save by Wyatt Espa with 2:01 to go here in the first to keep it a 1-0 lead for the Gulls. Face off here in the Rangers offensive zone. Face off won by the Rangers. Turner out to Wilmot. Wilmot shot. Tipped just wide. Played again by LeBlanc. LeBlanc. Pass back to Wilmot. Wilmot. Tipped by Hannah. No good. Taken by Dufour. Dufour loses it to Kennedy. Kennedy held up by Turner. Here's Wilmot with the puck. Wilmot out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc. Back down to Finley Howe. Finley Howe. LeBlanc. Loses it again. Oh. There's Finley Howe. Intercepted by Calvert. Calvert dumps it down. And Wilmot will play the puck. In case you missed it, there is a 2-minute power play assessed to Chase Noel. That power play will take us up to the end of the first period. Wilmot coming through. Wilmot shot. Just wide. Nice move by Wilmot. Finley Howe. Taken by Burgess. Burgess coming through. Burgess puts it through. No good. Levy dumps it out. Rangers will have to reset here. Wilmot plays the puck. Wilmot leaves it for Chalk. Chalk. Skates up with it. Chalk. Pass back to West. West. Over to Kendall. Kendall. Pass up to West. West. Down to Chalk. Chalk over to Kendall. Kendall shot. Saved by Espa. And Espa covers. 10 seconds remaining in the first period. 9 seconds to go on the power play. And we will get a change in the units here for the Rangers. Or, no, we won't. Doesn't look like we will. Puck drop, face off won by the Gulls. Shot, or the Rangers. Shot Kendall, no good. Henneberry pokes it free. Kendall, last second shot, saved by Espa. That will do it for the first period. Don't go away. Second period is coming right up here on High Button Sports. Welcome back to Hot Button Sports. Second period is starting up. 1-0 Gulls is our score as Sears gets the puck. Sears. Back to Kennedy. Over to Cranston. Puck here in the corner. Taken away by Sears. Sears takes it offside. Gulls will have to reset. Sears pass to Cranston. To Surratt. Surratt to Dufour. Dufour now. Over to West. West rebound. And ref blows in the whistle perhaps a little bit earlier than the Rangers were anticipating. So we will have a Rangers offensive zone face-off. Da-dee-da. Coming up here. Face-off won by the Gulls. Noel to Ruiz. Ruiz up to Pelham. Douglas. And a stick will be dropped here. Big line on here for the Gulls. Adam Levy listed at 6 foot tall, the center. Parker Douglas only listed at 5'9", but he looks just as tall as Levy. He must have hit a growth spurt. Levy gets the puck now up to Noel. Noel pass to Douglas. Douglas coming through. Douglas shot just wide. Noel plays the puck. Noel down to Zwicker. Zwicker tries to keep it in. No good. Harvey dumps it out. And now here comes Burgess. Barrels past Ruiz, but Noel is able to get there and make the stop. Noel coming up now. Noel to Douglas. Douglas to Ruiz. Taken by Burgess now. Burgess poked free. Here's Douglas with the puck. Douglas, toe drag, shot, save by McKinnon. Douglas pass out front to McKinnon. Rebound! Shot from Dufour. Just hits the top of the net. Hits the top of the glass. Kennedy. Here's Zwicker with it. Zwicker. To McKinnon. To Douglas. Douglas shot blocked. McKinnon gets it back. McKinnon. McKinnon coming through. McKinnon passed up to Kennedy. Kennedy pass back down to McKinnon. McKinnon pass is intercepted by Dufour. Dufour dumps it up. Taken by West. Shot. Save. Another shot. Another save. Great play by Wyatt Espa to keep that puck out of the net. Rangers still have possession. Rangers shot, and he covers it up. 3 big saves in a row there for Wyatt Espa. 2 breakaway shots, and then a shot from the point that he easily turns away with the glove. Face off here in the Rangers offensive zone. Face off won by the Rangers out front to LeBlanc now. LeBlanc shot. Tipped by Chalk. Here's Hannay with it now. Hannay down to Chalk. Chalk out front to Hannay. Shot covered up by Espa or Turner. Shots are 14-9 for the Rangers. However, they're still down 1-0 here with 17:24 to go here in the second, and it looks like we're getting a penalty to Davis Henneberry. So we will have our first look at the Rangers power play here tonight. Puck taken by Kennedy. Played by LeBlanc at the line. LeBlanc to Dufour. Dufour still with it. Up, taken by Nordine. Nordine chips it up, kept in by Wilmot. Wilmot, pass over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got some space here. He's taking his time with it. Sorry, this is the second power play. Shot, save, puck is loose. It's kicked out to Wilmot. Wilmot, shot, tipped in traffic. Puck is still loose. LeBlanc shoots it, covered by Espa. And that Will be a penalty. Looks like. I think they're going to get LeBlanc for head contact. Or are both of them going to go? So this will be coincidental, so it'll be 5-on-4 still. Pass out to Chalk. Chalk. Pass down. Out to West. West. Shot. Puck is still loose. Rebound Kendall. Shot. Rebound Finley Howe. Shot scores! Dalen Finley Howe puts the puck in the net on the power play and ties this one up for the Rangers. Face off one, back to Dufour. Dufour, shot down. Played by Wilmot. Wilmot. Out to Hannay. Hannay. Pass taken away by Cranston. Hannay now still with the puck. Hannay coming through with it. Hannay. Shot through. Taken away by Henneberry. Henneberry up to Douglas. Douglas. Pass, tries to find Cranston, unable to get a stick on it. Taken by Chalk. Chalk. To Surratt. Back to Chalk. Chalk through. Poked up by Hannay. Played by Espa. Espa, shot. Taken by Surratt. Dufour plays the puck now. Dufour, pass to Henneberry. Henneberry to Cranston. Cranston. Rangers shot just wide. Played by Zwicker. Zwicker. Zwicker coming up with it. Zwicker with the puck. Kicked out by Surratt. Dufour. Shoots it down. Up to McPherson. McPherson. Pass to Hubley. Hubley shot. Saved by Espa. Shots now 20-9 for the Rangers. Gulls, not the highest shooting team. They were outshot yesterday too in their game against Western, who was bottom in the standings. However, the Gulls succeed in scoring on their chances, which they have not had many of tonight, as it is still 1-1. Taken by Noel. Noel, pass down to Kennedy. Kennedy up to Sears. Sears, tipped by Cannon. Looks like that will be an icing. Yep. So we will get another Rangers offensive zone faceoff. 15:05 to go now in the second period. Faceoff one back to Burgess. Burgess taken by Kennedy. Kicked out by Burgess. Burgess over to West. West shot. Glove saved by Esma. A bit of embellishment there on the glove, but he still makes the save. A nice save at that. And we'll have another Rangers offensive zone faceoff. Nordin back on the ice. Face off one to Kennedy. Kennedy to McKinnon. McKinnon. Kicked in by Gugu. Gugu to Hannay. Hannay to Turner. Turner digging. Digging behind the net now. Here's Kennedy with it. Kennedy. Pass up. Kept in by West. West to Gugu. or Turner. Turner. Up now. Here's West with a West shot. Saved by Espa. West with the puck. Out to Hannay. Hannay shot. Taken away now. Here come the Gulls. It's McKinnon. McKinnon dumps it down. Dumps it to Pelham. Pelham now. Pelham taken away by the Rangers. It's Turner. Turner dumps it up. Played by Noel. Noel to Dufour. Dufour to Zwicker. Zwicker up to Douglas. Taken by Hubley now. Hubley to Finley Howe. Finley Howe shoots it down. Played by Dufour behind the net. Dufour to Douglas. Douglas to Zwicker. Zwicker coming hard. Shot. Saved by McKinnon. Played behind the net by Cooper. Cooper. Up. Kept in by Noel. Noel to Wilmot. Wilmot. Pass up to Cooper. Cooper. Over to Hubley. Hubley. Broken up there. Cranston takes the puck away. Here come the Gulls. It's Bone Cranston. Cranston. To Zwicker. Zwicker. Over to Douglas. Douglas shot just high. Cranston now with it. Cranston back to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Cranston. Cranston down. Back to Cranston. Cranston shot. Saved again. And ref blows the whistle there. Puck appeared to be on Henneberry's stick. So I guess that makes up for the early whistle down there. Good chances here for the Gulls. Sears down to Cannon, taken by LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to Burgess. Kennedy now with it. Kennedy. Pass down to Cannon. Cannon to Levy. Levy. Up to Sears, taken away by Burgess. Burgess coming through with it. To Sears. Sears to Dufour. Dufour. Kennedy with the puck. Kennedy down to Henneberry. Henneberry. Whiff by Hunter. Now here's Cannon up to Sears. Sears back to Cannon. Cannon shot just high. Hits the mesh. 11:50 now to go in the second period. .50 to go here. Face off in the Gulls offensive zone. Puck dropped. One by Cooper. Shot. Rebound. Calvert wraps around. Scores! Luca Calvert with the wraparound goal. Makes it 2-1 Gulls. Face off one. Back to Calvert. To Chalk now. Chalk shot saved by Espa. Hannay gets it. Hannay. Down. To Jollymore. Jollymore. Up to Calvert. Back to Jollymore. Jollymore up to Noel. Noel. Back to Jollymore. Jollymore. Drops to Calvert. Calvert shot. Blocked by Jollymore. Now here comes the turnover there. Ruiz. To Ruiz. Calvert gets a rebound. Back to Ruiz. Ruiz to Calvert. Calvert. Taken by Gugu. To Calvert now. Calvert takes the puck away. Calvert. Pass Down to Cranston. Cranston shot. Saved by McKinnon. And he will cover. Gulls offensive zone faceoff coming up. Shots now 23-18. Still in favor of the Rangers. However, the Rangers face a 2-1 deficit here. We're just halfway through the second period. Nova Scotia U15 Player of the Month, Bowen Cranston, to take the face-off. Dufour. Pass down to Sears. Sears. Back out to Dufour. Dufour. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy. Tipped. Rebound Cranston. Cranston. Still with the puck. Cranston. Taken out by Dufour. Dufour. Pass up to Burgess. Burgess. Does he have any room? No, he doesn't. Shot. Just wide. Dufour. Trying to get on the puck, taken by Kennedy. Kennedy up to Sears. Sears. Pass to Cannon. Cannon. Over to Dufour. Dufour. To Burgess. Burgess. Played by Espa. And he will cover it. 10:01 to go here in the second period. Face-off one here by the Rangers. Pass out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc fires it down to Finlay Howe. Taken by Ruiz. Ruiz to Douglas. Douglas up to Levy. Levy to Zwicker. And that will be a hooking call on Ryland Cooper. Puck about to be dropped here. Draw one by the Gulls out to Ruiz. Ruiz to Cannon. Power play on here for the Gulls. Cannon tries to find Cranston across the ice. Cranston up to Ruiz. Ruiz to Cannon. Cannon shot. Tipped up the skate of Sears. And they score. It's 3-1 Gulls. Perfect pass by Miller Cannon, the Hockey Nova Scotia product. Looks like he just put it off the skate of the Rangers player there, I think. And he scores a big one there to put the Gulls up 2 goals. Noel passes to Dufour. Dufour up to Nordine. Nordine to McKinnon. Taken by Noel. Noel dumps it down. Played in the defensive zone by Wilmot. Wilmot. To Pelham. Taken by Chalk. Chalk. Up to Turner. Turner dumps it down. Played by Chalk. Chalk now. Here's Nordine. Nordine to McKinnon. McKinnon to Pelham. Pelham back to McKinnon. McKinnon now. And he gets leveled. Nordine shot, and that's a save there. Jake Wilmot reverses Simon Pelham. Call there. Shots are now 23-21 for the Rangers. However, still down 3-1 to the hometown Gulls. Face off one. Back to Wilmot. Intercepted by Kennedy. Kennedy passing out front to Douglas. No good. Taken by Jollymore. Burgess with the puck now. Burgess to Gugu. Gugu up to Dufour. Dufour makes a nice play there. Dufour. Dufour now to Kendall. Kendall shot. Saved by Espa. Taken by Jollymore. Jollymore. Here comes Douglas. Douglas. Pass out front to Calvert. Blocked. Blocked. Puck is still loose. Digging for it. Douglas with the puck behind the net. Burgess. Douglas now with the puck to Calvert. Calvert back down to Douglas. Douglas. Gugu getting in there. Battle. Puck is poked away. Taken away by the Rangers here. Now it's Dufour. Dufour. Chipped up. Play down to Cranston. Cranston. But Harvey will get the puck. Harvey back to Gugu. Back to Harvey. Harvey. Taken away by Cranston now. Cranston down to Sears. Sears. Taken away by Burgess. Burgess flips it up. Played by Noel. Noel now with the puck. Noel. To Ruiz. Ruiz. Back to Noel. Noel. Up to Cannon. Cannon drops it, but it is taken away by the Rangers now. Here's LeBlanc with it. LeBlanc up to McPherson. McPherson. Back over to Cooper. Cooper shot. Saved by Espa. And that puck is covered. 6:36 remaining here in the second period. And we will have a Rangers offensive zone faceoff. Face-off won by the Gulls. Now here's taken away by Douglas. Douglas up to Zwicker. Taken by LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to McPherson. McPherson tips it. Taken away by the Gulls. It's Dufour. Dufour up to Douglas. Douglas. He passed through. Taken away by the Gulls again. It's Dufour. Dufour to Zwicker. Zwicker. Zwicker down to Douglas. Douglas. Shot. Scores! What a shot by Parker Douglas. Great job finding the open space in the net as he puts it through and gives the Gulls a 4-1 lead with just under 6 minutes to go here in the second. What a shot by Parker Douglas. Turner back to McKinnon now with it. McKinnon, that bounces off the mesh. Wilmot. So we will have a neutral zone face-off here. 5:50 to go here in the second period. Surratt over to Wilmot. Wilmot intercepted by Pelham. Pelham dumps it in. Played by Surratt behind the net. Surratt. Shot up to Hannay. Kennedy takes a tumble down there. Hannay, puck behind the net there. Or puck in the corner there. Surratt now with a stretch shot. Tipped off the glove of Espa, and he makes a save. One of many saves from Espa tonight. That is his 25th of the night with 5:18 to go in the second period. Gulls got two spectacular goalies on their team between Espa and Rogerson. Been having a fantastic weekend for both of those young men. Gulls must feel good and safe knowing whoever is in their corner, in their crease, is playing well. Cannon up to Sears. Sears, shot down. Taken away by West. Now here come the Rangers. West chips it up. Taken away by Sears now. Gulls retain possession. Gulls. Sears pass it up, intercepted by West. West back to Dufour. Dufour, puck is loose, poked free. Taken by Kendall. Kendall to LeBlanc. LeBlanc shoots it down. And Henneberry will play it. Henneberry up to Sears. Taken by Henneberry. Henneberry up to Cannon. Cannon held back by Surratt. Chip down. Espa leaves it for Henneberry. Henneberry makes a nice move there. Poked out. Taken by Finley Howe. Finley Howe to Cooper. Cooper to McPherson. McPherson taken by Henneberry. Henneberry over to Sears. Sears dumps it down. Dumped down to Surratt. Surratt now. Surratt taken away by Jollymore. Jollymore pass to Kennedy. Kennedy comes down. Pass over to Calvert. Wilmot has the puck. Wilmot taken by Douglas. Douglas up to the blue line. It's Kennedy now with the puck. Kennedy. Kennedy. Pass down to McKinnon. Cooper, now here's Dufour with it. Dufour to over to Calvert. Calvert to Jollymore. Jollymore to Kennedy. Kennedy comes down the ice. Got to wait, and that is offside. So with 3:03 to go here in the second period, looks like we will have a neutral zone face-off. This is both teams' last games here before the Ice Jam tournament next week. Catch all of the games from every division in Ice Jam only on Hot Button Sports. Cranston to Ruiz. Ruiz loses it. Cannon takes it away. Cannon takes it back. Cannon to Sears. Sears dumps it down. Tries to chase. Met by Gugu. Gugu to Ruiz. Ruiz kicks it down to Sears. Sears up to Cranston. Cranston poked free. Ruiz now still with the puck. Ruiz pass down to Cannon. Cannon comes through to Sears. Sears up to Cranston. Cranston shot, scores! Bowen Cranston with his 25th of the year makes it 5-1 Gulls. What a shot from Bowen Cranston. Bowen Cranston, 44 points on the year, leads the league as a first year. Dufour coming through. Dufour bursts of speed, shot, rebound, scores! And the Rangers answer right away. It's the captain, Jack Kendall, with his 10th of the year. Gets him to double-digit goals, and it's 5-2. Off an assist from Dufour, that's his 5th assist of the year, 23rd point, leads the team. Kendall now second on the team in points. Top 2 players for the Rangers making top 2 plays. Kendall gets the rebound behind the net. Kendall to Burgess, taken away by the Gulls now. It's Kennedy with it. Kennedy chips it up. Played by McKinnon. McKinnon, puck is still loose, wedged out, shot by Nordine, just wide. Rebound Pelham. Pelham Taken by the Rangers here. It's LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to Burgess. Burgess. Shucked off by Nordine. There's Kennedy. Kennedy passes up to McKinnon. McKinnon. McKinnon now still with the puck. McKinnon pass up to Ruiz. Ruiz to Nordine. Nordine. Tipped away by LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to Dufour. Dufour going for a skate now. Dufour wraps around the net and he takes a tumble there. Now Sears will collect the puck here. Here come the Gulls. Sears. Pass up to Finley Howe. Taken by Ruiz now. Ruiz to Sears. Sears to Cannon. Back to Hubley. Hubley takes that puck away. Hubley. Hubley to Finley Howe. Finley Howe to Cooper. Cooper shot just wide. Finley Howe tries to take it. Tries to get it out front to Cooper. No good. Now Sears will be patient with the puck. Flips it up, but that will hit the roof. So we will have a neutral zone face-off. Right idea by Grayson Sears. Bit too hard on the pass. So we will have face-off here. 29 seconds to go here in the second period. What most likely will be the last face-off before the second period ends. Calvert gets the puck. Taken by Hannay. Hannay up to Chalk. Chalk dumps it down. Played by Dufour. Dufour over to Kennedy. Kennedy. Puck bounces up. Played by West. West shoots it up. Played by Dufour. Dufour angles it down, and I was wrong. We will have one more face-off before this period is said and done. This time in the neutral zone. Everyone's favorite part of the game. Oh, here we go. Face off in the neutral zone favoring the Rangers. Made me jump on it too. I just pressed the timer button. So Chalk will be kicked out of the dot. And here's Turner to take the draw. Turner loses it. Up to McKinnon. McKinnon to Douglas. Douglas. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy gets the puck, shoots it up, and that will do it for the second period. Don't go away. We've got one more period of exciting action-packed hockey coming right up here on High Button Sports. Welcome back to Highland Sports. Third period action between the Gulls and Rangers is about to get underway right now. Kennedy up to Sears. Goalie change for the Rangers. Georgia Murray Chapman is now in the game. Cannon takes the puck. Cannon. Puck behind the net. Pass out to Kennedy. Kennedy. Over to Henneberry. Henneberry. Down to Cranston. Cranston to Henneberry. Henneberry back to Cranston. Cranston. Down to Sears. Sears. Puck taken away by Kendall. Here comes Kendall. Kendall's got a chance. Unable to get to it in time. Esbaugh covers. Makes the easy play. Yes. I believe the change was after the 5th goal, where the Rangers opted to go from Mason McKinnon to Georgia Murray Chapman. However, I did not notice until the end of the 2nd, so here we go. Face-off 1 back to Wilmot. Wilmot down to Hannay. Hannay taken by Douglas. Douglas chips up, played by Surratt. Surratt up to Hannay. Hannay to Chalk. Chalk now. Chalk coming through. Chalk, almost shot by Hannay. Hannay almost again. Levy collects the rebound. Levy to Zwicker. Kept in by Wilmot. Zwicker gets it back. Douglas now still with it. Douglas shot. Save. And scores! Parker Douglas sneaks another one past the goalie. His 2nd of the day. His 12th goal of the season. Parker Douglas has been on a tear recently. Face-off 1 by Sears. Sears to Harview. Harview. Shot by Cranston. Another shot by Cranston. Scores. Bowen Cranston makes it 7-2 for the Gulls. Cranston with his 2nd of the night as well. His 26th goal of the season. And Cranston is having an excellent year for himself. Taken by West. West to LeBlanc. LeBlanc shot down to Dufour. Dufour taken by Kendall now. Kendall pass over. Tries to find Burgess. No good. Taken by Nordine now. Here's Nordine. Puts it up. Nordine is leveled by West. Kennedy shoots it in. Played by Kendall. Kendall now with it. Kendall. Shot. Rings off the post. Almost could have been a great play there. But LeBlanc shoots it over, and LeBlanc turns it over offside. McKinnon now with it. McKinnon coming through. Shot up. Taken by LeBlanc. Here's McKinnon now with it. McKinnon. Out to Ruiz. Ruiz to Nordine. Nordine. Down. Back up to Nordine. Nordine up to Burgess. And that will be an icing. Shots are 28-30. Shots are 30-28 for the Rangers. However, the Gulls are up 7-2. A testament to the great goaltending being played today by Wyatt Esbaugh. 17:22 to go here in the 3rd period. Puck drop, won by Calvert. Calvert to Jollymore. Jollymore comes up, pass over to Ruiz. Ruiz shot. Sears tries to make a tip out and no good. Taken by Henneberry. Henneberry now intercepted by Chalk. Chalk Shot. Saved by Espa. Chalk now still with it. Taken by Henneberry. Henneberry to Calvert. Calvert to Jollymore. Jollymore back to Calvert now. Calvert still with it. Calvert to Sears. Sears over to Jollymore. Jollymore back to Ruiz. Ruiz. Up to Sears. Sears now coming through. To Hannay. Hannay going for a skate now. Dumps it up. Played behind the net by Dufour. Dufour up to Zwicker. Zwicker to Cooper. Cooper comes up to Finley Howe. Finley Howe to Levy. Levy to Calvert. Calvert pass over to Zwicker. Zwicker to Levy. No good. Taken away. Now West comes up with it. West. No good. Taken by McPherson. McPherson back to LeBlanc. Back to West. West now with it. West drops it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to McPherson. McPherson pass to Finley Howe. Finley Howe with a goal already today. Pass back to Cooper. Cooper over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc shot. Glove saved by Espa. Rangers are going to need to score a couple of fast ones here if they want to get back into this game. However, now with an offensive zone face-off, hopefully they're able to make something out of nothing here. Taken by Dufour. Dufour to Noel. Noel up to Cannon. Cannon passed over to Cranston. Cranston coming through. Shot blocked by Surratt. Cranston over to Cannon. No good. Taken by Dufour. Dufour tripped up there. Taken away by Dufour now. Dufour of the Gulls has possession. Cannon now coming up with it. Cannon to Sears. Sears pokes it through. No good. Stopped by Wilmot. Wilmot to Burgess. Burgess pass over to Dufour. Dufour shot saved by Espa. His 32nd save of the night. Face off won by the Gulls. It's Henneberry up to McKinnon. McKinnon played by Harview. Harview to Chalk. Chalk to Turner. Turner poke free. Tries to get it up. No good. Shot in by Kennedy. Kennedy. Up to Nordine. Nordine. Taken by Harview. Harview up. Unable to be played by Kennedy. It looks like that will be an icing. Yes, it will be. So now we will have an offensive zone face-off here for the Gulls. Face-off one. Up to Kennedy. Played by Ruiz. Ruiz back to Kennedy. Kennedy. Up to Pelham. Looks like slashing call here. Looks like that's going to go to Trig Chalk. So we will have another Gulls power play here. Gulls power play unit extremely lethal. He's off one by Cannon. Cannon to Ruiz. Ruiz over to Cranston. Cranston over to Douglas. Douglas rips a shot. No good. Taken by Sears. Sears to Cannon. Cannon back to Douglas. Douglas coming through. Takes a tumble there to Cranston. Cranston over to Cannon. Cannon shot. Rebound. Sears scores. Grayson Sears with his second of the night as well. His 16th goal of the year makes it 8-2 for the Gulls. Face off one. Back to Noel. Noel. Over to Calvert. Calvert. Coming through to Kendall. Kendall. Over to Dufour. Dufour. Up to Surratt. Surratt. Back down to Dufour. Dufour. Up to back to the captain Kendall, and that will be icing. So we will have a Rangers offensive zone faceoff. 12:53 to go here in the third period. Noel now. Noel up to Calvert. Calvert. Calvert up to McPherson. McPherson taken by Jollymore. Jollymore leaves it for Cannon. Cannon stops. Passes over to Henneberry. Henneberry to Jollymore. Jollymore shot just wide. Jollymore gets it back. Taken by Kendall. Kendall now. Kendall shot, scores! Jack Kendall roofs one, top left for his second of the game to make it 8-3. Or no, that's not Jack Kendall, that's Rylan Cooper. Rylan Cooper with a very nice shot. Rylan Cooper, the 5'10 forward. Back, Wilmot now. Wilmot. Coming through. Down to Hannay. Hannay. Up to Wilmot. No good. Here comes Douglas. Douglas hits a stick. Taken by Zwicker now. Zwicker coming through. Shot just wide. Taken away again by Hannay. Hannay. Up to Turner. No good. Played by Kennedy. Kennedy up to Zwicker. Zwicker to Levy. Levy. Taken by Wilmot. Wilmot. To Chalk. Chalk now. Chalk. Nice move by Chalk, but it is offside. So we will have a neutral zone face-off here. 11:26 to go in the this third period. Face off one, taken by Kendall. Shot down. Play it out to Ruiz. Ruiz back to Noel. Noel. Noel still coming through. Noel shot down. Murray Chapman tries to cover it. No good. Out to Zwicker now. Zwicker. With the puck, taken away by Dufour. Zwicker. Or Pelham. Out Taken by Dufour. Dufour's got a burst of speed. Loses it to Ruiz. Finley Howe trying to make a play on it. No good. Taken by Ruiz. Ruiz over to Nordine. Nordine. Pass up to Pelham. Pelham. Over to Harview. Harview. Harview shot. Saved by Espa. Rebound. No good. Taken now by McPherson. McPherson to Cooper. Cooper to Dufour. Dufour to Cooper. Cooper takes a big hit. And LeBlanc gets it. LeBlanc takes a tumble there, loses the puck. Hubley to LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Hubley. Battle here behind the net. Jam it in. Puck is loose. Puck is loose. Is the puck in the back of the net? No, it is not. Or is it? Rangers fans are cheering like it's in. I don't think the puck is in. No. Nice save by Wyatt Espa. Rangers still out shooting them 37-36, but the scoreboard says a different story. Cannon out to Cranston. Cranston to Wilmot. Wilmot taken away by Cranston now. Cranston coming up. Cranston over to Sears. Sears shot just wide. Hits the mesh and goes out of play. So with 9:18 to go, we will have a Gulls offensive zone face-off. Team Canada in a big game tonight, playing in the World Juniors at 9:30 Atlantic time against Czechia. Surratt. Over to Wilmot. Wilmot to Cannon. Cannon to Cranston. Cranston tips it in for Sears. Unable to get it. Wilmot takes it away. Wilmot to Chalk. Chalk to Turner. Chalk back to Chalk now. Chalk, big hit by Sears on Chalk. Wilmot gets it. Wilmot to Hannay. Cranston. Pass intercepted by Chalk. Hannay takes it away now. Hannay. It's away by Chalk. Cannon to Cranston. Cranston's leveled by Jake Wilmot. Pass up, intercepted by Cannon. Cannon to Ruiz. Ruiz to Cranston. Here comes Bowen Cranston. Cranston shot, saved by Murray Chapman. And she covers up the rebound. Shots are now 38-37 for the Gulls. Finally out shooting the Rangers. It's been a while. Don't go away just yet if you want to keep watching some good hockey. The U16 Martello Buccaneers play the Kings Hockey Club at 4:45 today here at the St. Margaret Center and only on High Button Sports. Myself, James Bryan, will be commentating that game as well as Zwicker gets it back to Douglas. Douglas shot just wide. Levy got it down there. Shot by Noel. Noel, glove save. Finley Howe gets it. Battle here out to Dufour. Dufour to Zwicker. Taken by Levy. Levy. Up to Noel. Noel to Levy. Levy shot just wide. Taken by Douglas again. Now here's Burgess with the puck. Burgess to Kendall, but Kendall will be offside. 7:45 to go here in the third period. Shots 40-37 for the Rangers. Yes, Buccaneers and Kings, two of the top teams in the U16 AAA League. Nice play by Cranston to get the puck. Cranston in to Jollymore. Jollymore. Back to Cranston. Cranston comes around. Shot just high. I tell you, the way Cranston is able to play the game at his own pace, when he gets the puck, the game just totally slows down for him. It is remarkable. 7:24 to go. West. Over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc up. Taken away by Ruiz. Ruiz, players offside though. Taken away by Cooper. Offside. Gulls now finally realize that they are in fact offside. Cooper skating now around. Already has 1 goal today. Looking for a second. Won't happen now. Taken by Ruiz. Ruiz up to Cranston. Cranston to Calvert. Calvert. Taken away now by Surratt. Surratt. Up to Turner. Turner. Big hit by Turner on Magnus Nordin. And now Hannay has a nice chance here. Hannay rips a shot. Saved by Espa. Hits a little silly move there. And elects to cover. 8-3 still for the Gulls. 6:33 remaining here in the third period. Wilmot. Down to Chalk. Chalk. Up to Surratt. Surratt. Surratt coming through. Played by Espa. Espa. Over to Nordin. Nordin poked through by Turner. Here's Surratt with the puck now. Surratt to Wilmot. Wilmot. Less than 6 minutes to go here in this third period. Dufour up to McKinnon. McKinnon to Pelham. Pelham. Nordin. Nordin taken away by Pelham now. Pelham over to Dufour. Dufour shot. Glove saved by Murray Chapman. And now this Gulls first line will come back onto the ice. Cranston, Cannon. This time, and Sears as well. Okay, so the full Gulls first line back on here. A formidable line, 43, 35, and 26 points. Back down to Sears. Sears now. Sears to Cranston. Up to Henneberry. Henneberry. Batted down by Harview. Harview. Taken by Noel. Noel. To Kendall. Kendall. To Dufour. Dufour loses it. Shot up by Henneberry. Henneberry. To Dufour. And Dufour is tripped. So that will be a penalty. Tripping will be the call. It looks like that call will be against Davis Henneberry. That's his second penalty of the game, I believe. Yes, it is. Face off one. Noel. Up to Nordin. Nordin. To Wilmot. Wilmot. To Dufour. Dufour to LeBlanc. 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 Shot up by Dufour. Forward to Finlay. Finlay. Oh, backdoor to LeBlanc. Nice save. And is the puck in? No, the puck is kept out. Nice play by Noel. Dufour up. Wilmot cannot keep it onside. Rangers will have to reset, and I don't know, the Rangers must be kicking themselves about not scoring there because that was a great chance, but a great play as Wilmot is knocked off the puck by Noel. LeBlanc now with the puck. LeBlanc to Turner. Turner tries to find it out front, but no one's there. Calvert now with the puck. Calvert coming through. Calvert shot just wide. Calvert still with the puck. 3 Rangers on the puck there, and looks like that will be a penalty for head contact. Refs love calling that. Yes, they do. And Wilmot will go to the box. 2 minutes for head contact. Pelham taken by West. West now, 4-on-4 hockey. 4 minutes. That's a 4-minute penalty assessed to number Jake Wilmot. Surratt. Over to West. West. So that penalty will just about do it for the rest of the game here. West. Up. Shot. Saved by Espa. So yes, like I said, that penalty, 3:30 for the penalty and for the game as well. So unless they score on that power play, that's going to just about do it here. And unless it's going to take more of a miracle, more than a miracle, for the Rangers to come back and win this game, but it's not impossible. Noel, nice forecheck up there. Noel up to Pelham. Pelham loses it, poked free by McKinnon. West beats him to the puck. West coming through. West shot up. Played behind the net by Espa. Espa leaves it for Dufour. Dufour to Levy. Levy back to Dufour. Gulls are now on the power play. Dufour. Dufour to Gugu. Gugu. Played behind now by Espa. Espa flips it up to Levy. Levy to Douglas. Douglas hit by McPherson. Still on it, and that will do it. So it looks like another penalty will be coming for the Rangers. So it'll be 5-on-3 for just about the rest of the game here. Bad break for Jacob McPherson and especially for the Rangers as they dropped their second in a row since the Christmas break. They lost 6-3 to Valley yesterday. That will drop them to 11-7. Shot over to Kennedy, just wide. McKinnon now with it. McKinnon to Henneberry. Henneberry. Shot up, no good. Taken by Chalk. That is shot up. Played by Espa. Espa to Kennedy. Kennedy. Kennedy up to Henneberry. Henneberry. Up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Kendall. Kendall. Played here by Espa. Espa. Up to Kennedy. Kennedy. Minute 26 remaining here in this hockey game. Kennedy, patience with the puck here. And that will be offside. Minute 18 to go here in the third period. So this will be the Gulls' 16th win of the season, 16-0-1, only one loss so far this season in overtime. They will retain their first place spot on the standings. Kept in by Noel. Noel to Zwicker. Zwicker coming through. Zwicker. Pass to Calvert. Calvert. Over to Jollymore. Jollymore. To Noel. Noel. Down to Zwicker. Zwicker. Shot. Just wide. Calvert shot. Puck is loose. So that will be a save for Marie Chapman. Shots 45-40 for the Gulls. With 45 seconds to go in the game. Or 44 shots with 44 seconds to go. Works better. It's more like 44.6 anyways. LeBlanc taken by Pelham. Pelham to Surratt. Surratt. Down to Dufour. Dufour. To McKinnon. McKinnon. Up to Noel. Noel. Surveys and options. Passes over to McKinnon. McKinnon. Shot. Tries to find Pelham. Backdoor. No good. Puck still taken by Noel. 19 seconds to go here. Noel with it. Noel. Got down to Finley Howe. Finley Howe. Chips it up. McPherson's got a chance here. Shot just high. And that will stop the clock with 1 second to go in the game. Looks like they'll just send McPherson to the box for 1 second. Might as well just not call it at all. Or no, they're sending Dufour. So the Ranger will call a timeout. I don't understand what the big deal is. Only 1 second to go in the game. Might as well just call it here. They always get a penalty shot. Aaron McPherson with a penalty shot. A chance to score his first goal of the season coming up right now. Can he do it? Comes in through the left. Stick handles. Stick comes around. Shot. Nice save by Espa. McPherson still on the hunt for that first goal. Speaking of first goals, Mason Dufour scored a goal yesterday for the Gulls. That was his first of the season. The last Gull to not score. So now everyone on the Gulls roster has scored a goal this year. Carter Hubley and Aaron McPherson still looking for their firsts on the Rangers. They will drop this puck. They'll shoot it. And Espa will make one final save. And that will do it. Gulls take it 8-3 to retain first place in another dominant victory. From all of us here at High Button Sports Money.